This is our Forex blog for August 6, 2012. We had a major storm today, and unfortunately my power went down and my battery backup unit wasn't able to last long enough to keep my machine up, so unfortunately today's blog is going to be a little short. Last week we released one of our best tools. It's called the FX value areas, and basically it can be used in conjunction with all the other tools and systems that we trade with. It basically shows you the point of control of the previous day and the previous week. That's where most trading activity happened. And as you can imagine, it's amazing support resistance. We also show you the upper and lower value area of the previous day and the previous week. These are also amazing support resistance areas. And as you'll see, provide places to take trades at as support resistance. You can buy and sell there. And when price breaks through there, typically you have some big moves. It also will prevent you from taking stupid, unnecessary trades that a trader that doesn't have these tools would take and avoid losses that are very likely to happen under certain circumstances, such as today's pound dollar trade. It was stuck between these two levels, 20 pips away. Our traders knew not to trade a currency that's ping-ponging back and forth between these two levels. Other traders don't even know they exist, and these are pretty much used only by the biggest traders in the world. Banks, hedge funds, financial institutions know these levels, and because that's where they have the majority of their trades at. So of course they know these levels. So the first step of our normal system is use a currency meter, and again you can see today the longer term trend of the dollar was down, the real-time trend from 7:30 to 11 was down. You want to find a currency that's strong during that time, such as the New Zealand on all time frames. The New Zealand dollar would be a good trade from 7 to 11. So let's bring up the New Zealand dollar. You can see in this case from around 7 to 11 this thing worked its way up. Let me go over some of our currencies using the value areas. You can see the euro dollar, it fell because I just brought this up now. Our real-time tools, obviously I lost it when my computer was shut down due to power. But this one came down, found last week's value area high, incredibly strong support level, and you got a nice 30 pip bounce off of it, pull back again. And unfortunately I don't have results of this earlier. Actually I did take a screenshot. Let me try to bring that up and show you that. Here is a screenshot of this live earlier today. You can see it was falling with incredible weakness and went right to the support level, rallied up, had a decent amount of strength there, came back down, had less weakness than the previous strength, and that's not necessarily a guaranteed pattern for reversal, but it usually reverses and tried to go up a little bit. You can see it had less strength than weakness, so therefore it came down again. And guess what? It had even less weakness and strength, and this is a major support level, and the market rallied the rest of the day. You can see our tools did a great job of telling you to buy and to buy the pullbacks. You would have made money there, made money there, made money here. It's going sideways right here with almost no weakness. It breaks out and goes up another 25 pips. So you can see from this level it went up to about 25, went up 75 pips. And I did save two screenshots today. You can see the Australian dollar. This one also came down to Friday's value area high, which is when the market closes near the high, these value areas are going to be lower in the day. This is a very strong support level, 105.40, and it came down without that much weakness. There lost weakness right here, bounced, came back down again, less weakness, and of course it shot up 50 pips. And during that explosive move up, notice our currency meter, our build your own trend tool found that new trend right here, and it kept you in the whole time. So luckily I took some screenshots from before. I'll showcase some of the other ones today, and we'll do a quick blog video. This one is stuck between last week's lower value area and last Friday's upper value area, and you can see it acted as support resistance, and then once it broke above there you got a nice 50 pip up move. We're just going to go through and look at some of the other currencies. This one really was kind of choppy today, and it didn't have any areas of support resistance anywhere near it. Pound yen, notice support level here at Friday's upper value area. Once that got broken, it's very likely to go to this area. Notice how almost to the pip these areas, because the exact price is in the middle of these areas here, almost to the exact pip, not even a fraction of a pip below that, it got a bounce and it got a bounce. You got a nice 30 pip bounce the second time. It came down and it broke underneath there. On retest, you'll frequently find that's a good place to sell, but our lower 3.0 green band is usually the maximum low of the day. Also note the thicker ones are the previous weeks. This is the pretty much average price where most traders had positions last week. Underneath that, it's more likely to go down, and you can see even on Sunday, this level, once it broke underneath there, Sunday night, you had a nice trade down here, this is likely to be support. It's possible it's going to find support and bounce, but it didn't, which means it's going to go lower. And once these levels get broken, they tend to act as resistance. Support, once broken, becomes resistance. Support, once broken, becomes resistance here and here. And you can see once it went above there, it's more likely to trend up, and it did. These are absolutely amazing roadmaps. Dollar Swiss, this one, really wasn't near any of the levels, unfortunately, which is going to happen some days. Dollar CAD, this one, this is the average of last week. Below it, it's more likely to go down. And sometimes it chops around there. And notice when it came down, look where it went to. Basically, Friday's point of control. And that's basically the price where most of the trading activity on Friday occurred. And like I said, this is amazing support resistance. Probably 99.9999999% of retail traders don't have access to this information. And those that do have to bring up separate daily and weekly charts. And for those of you with limited screen space, I spend 10 minutes every night putting these levels into our software so that when you bring your charts up, you'll automatically see these each day. And you don't have to do anything other than just load your charts and load your save workspace. I've made it ridiculously easy. And these are areas where you can get in and find trades. And when areas get broken, they're likely to go to the next area. Pretty simple. Anybody can trade with these after watching them for just one day.